walking down the road, I got my blue jeans on, I'm on a bucket ship, trying.
It's a beautiful day to drive this 1972 El Camino. Of course, we'll be taking it down the road. I decoded the motor, came back at 327. This has got the 4-speed transmission. It also has power steering and power brakes. Missing a fender over here. AC definitely not going to work. There's no compressor. Line's chopped. Again, I like taking cars down the road, pointing out flaws on them so you know what you're getting before you get here. There's detailed pictures, financing, and shipping on our website. That's located at maplemotors.com. With your help, I can make these videos every single day, so please just hit subscribe, hit like, and share. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. We're getting ready to take off down the road. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? Checking over the dash. Looking around the interior. The carpet's a little short there. I think I would rather it be short in the back than the front. Might be smart just to pull it up a little bit. Headliner definitely needs to be changed. Some little rust spots up there in the top on this brace piece. Alright, we'll go ahead and start her up. She's still fairly cold here. We're gonna have to give her a second to warm up. See the tach working, show the mileage. What's that say? 83,000. It's hard to stand by mileage in a 72. Gas gauge is below a quarter, so we'll stop and get a little bit of fuel. Radio, got her on, not doing anything. What's this? It says choke, and that is stiff. That ain't moving. Engine temperature obviously is on low. FM booster, how about that? Ashtray. Glove box is missing the little turn knob on the outside. Wipers do work. Turn signals. Left side is blinking, right side, look at that. Turn signal knob is messed up. Well, I'm gonna have to get that off. There it goes. I can't get the right side to work because the turn signal knob is messed up. All right, as we look around the interior, missing some carpet on the back, got a couple speakers back there. Doesn't matter because the radio's not working, door panel's been replaced. Carpet and the dash pad look new. Horn, did you place your bets? We're about to try it. What about the blower motor? Do we have heat? It is blowing ever so slightly. Horn? Horn is not working. All right, guys, let's try to see if this thing's got seat belts and hit the road. Here we go, another test drive. Seatbelt does work. And this is the first time I've driven this, so I'm going to get used to the clutch as we're rolling on. Of course, we're going to the gas station right now. Brakes, they feel pretty good. Let's crank out our all natural AC. Gotta have the vent window. See what we can find here. We pull out of the lot. Speedometer seems to be working. It's coming up on the dash there. Steering is nice and tight. As soon as I turn, it turns. A slight fade there. Just a little bit of a drift over that middle line on to the left. See it? Somebody installed the steering wheel upside down. We are cruising. It feels smooth going down the road. Let's try our brakes here. Brakes feel great. Back in the throttle. Back in our brakes. Got some nice clicks every gear there. Can't use my turn signal. Nobody's behind us right now. All right. knob is messed up there. Guys, I'm gonna get some fuel and I will be right back. All right, we got about, you know, $20 with the premium fuel like I always do. They came down on the gas a little bit. This is actually one of the highest gas stations to go to. It's just en route, so I use them. This one's a 72. It's El Camino. Hey, thank you. I have multiple people checking this car out at the gas station so far. The guy in the truck over there, he said his buddy watches the channel all the time. He's like, oh man. I told him I'd put him in there. He's camera shy though, so didn't want to be on the camera. Let's go ahead and start this one up. Gas gauge is coming up. It's at half a tank now, so we are working. This motor's quiet. And our engine temperature's up. He was saying that he does conversions, which is pretty cool. Everybody's getting into that EV stuff, so he was like, oh man, I turned a Carmen Ghia over into an electric car. I was like, oh crap. All right, let's keep going, guys. Just got done with the walk around. I'm gonna put that at the end of the video here. This car is getting so much attention. All right, so yeah, towards the end, once I get back to the lot, you can see the walk around. Got her started up. Have I tried reverse with y'all in here yet? Going backwards. Oh, one thing I would love to do is put the hood pins back in. Need a little grease down there in the bottom. You know, I don't think we actually need the hood pins. I hear the exhaust rattling a little bit. I wonder, it's rubbing up against something. You see, it's solid and it's in there, but just because I don't like not running them when they're sitting on there. You know, that's just your extra step when it comes to safety. Yeah, I hear that exhaust rattling up there. Vibrating against something. Wonder if it's the steering. It may be vibrating against that. I noticed when I was turning around in the parking lot, it quit earlier. The clutch is letting out like quarter way off the floor there. Here we go, guys. Engine temperature is at 180 upon taking off here. After running around the parking lot, our shifter boot is a little loose there. You can see it's not bolted to the floor. Smooth going down the road. I could feel that boat float, if you know what I'm talking about. Speedometer is accurate on this one. And honestly, you could get in, run and drive it right now. It doesn't feel like it needs a bunch of work before that. The only thing I'd do is probably fix the exhaust rattle, just so you don't hear that when you're in the parking lot. After that, you got a lot of cosmetic stuff. There's somebody behind us now. My right turn signal is not working, so the left one's working. It's in the switch there too, in the column. Nice little bump coming up in the road here. Nice and smooth. Nobody's behind us now, so I don't have to use it. And guys, of course, the picking out the flaws segment is very important if you're wanting to buy the vehicle. It goes over the body, interior, and everything. Just checking it all out so you know what else that needs to be done. Stick around for that. It is coming up next, and if you want to help me out, I've been saying it a lot because it does matter to me. Hit subscribe, help me out. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna put this one on the front row over here in the corner. Here we go, guys, getting ready to walk around this ride here. Anything I find, of course, you know, I'll point it out. Basically, we're gonna start up front, look for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Let's go. Front bumper on this one, showing signs of age. You can see a little spot there missing chrome, a little bit of pitting, a little tear there in the bumper. Little bubble in there around the trim ring. Headlight bezel. Coming down the side. Got some rust bubbles popping up here in the fender. Right there on the edge of the door. Little chips at the bottom. Bubbles here in the corner. A few bubbles there as well. Open over. Chip here. Back to midsection. Handle looks good. Spot there in the paint. Scuff on top. A little dirt. Also dirt there that'll come out. Missing your trim. Somebody took it all off. Windshield trim down there. A little bit of scratching going on. Trim around the front windshield also has been taken off. The front windshield, yeah, that's pretty good. That doesn't look bad at all. Vent window seal is decent. Little crack there at the bottom. Little bubbles there in the drip rail. Bubbles up top on the drip rail too. Cracks in the paint. Looking at your back window, trim around that back window is also missing. The back window itself looks great. A little bit off on the tone there on the trim. A little ding. Dings here. Also off on the trim in the back. Looks like they put some, like, might be a self-tapper there. It's on there. Bumper on this one, not bad. A little bit of pitting, but still not bad. Tailgate on this one looks decent. A little bit of pitting at the top too. See about opening this thing up. A little bit of surface rust where the paint's missing. Let's go this way. Be a lot easier. It's like some patches. Coming up with the tailgate, and it's locked. Down this side of the car, that lower portion, cracked there by the tail light. A little rust here in the corner, bubbles in the corner of the door, chips at the bottom. Bubble here, crack in the paint there. Light scratch. Door handle's in good shape. Little ding here. Crack there. That side's got a lot of silicone in the corner. Crack there. Same thing on this drip rail, a little bit of rust bubbles popping up. Seal around the vent windows, decent shape. Comes right off. Outside, let's go ahead and make our way to the inside. We do know we need a headliner completely. Also a little bit more carpet in this one. They started with the door panels, and the door panels look great. The seals, it's a little boogered up there, but this has been replaced. This is new. See, the door has been fixed at one time. And of course your jams look good. Missing some trim pieces in the jam there, around the backside. Carpet, it's not new. It's older. It's a little faded. The seat. Looks good. Lifting up the back seat. I mean, to the back. Spot there. Of course, the headliner needs to be redone anyways. That other side doesn't even have this trim piece. A little dirty on the back side of that visor. Same with this one. Starts up so well. Got an exhaust leak up front. Motor's running smooth. Something vibrating up here too. Sounds like the exhaust. It is the exhaust down there at the bottom. You hear a little bit of a lifting thing too. I guess they just put the straps on there for extra safety, but it does have a bolt in the tray there hanging on to it. Missing a fender inside here. Coming down with the hood. That thing shuts good. It looks like it's lining up well. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and share. Detailed pictures, finance, and shipping are all available at maplemotors.com. And I do this every day, so please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.